We are back with another session with AKC Capital's founder director, Mr. Aditya K. Chopra. In continuation with the theme, Starting Your Financial Journey, we have another topic today. What is net worth and why should I track it? I asked 100 professionals last week. Only 8 of them could tell me their net worth. Yet, it is the single best measure of financial health. Today, what it is, how to calculate it in 10 minutes, and why checking it monthly changes everything.
So thank you so much. So viewers, we are back again. I think the question about net worth is, while so simple, it is very important how you calculate it and what's the significance of it. Your net worth is nothing but assets minus your liabilities. So if you had savings of, let's say, 25 lakhs, or investments equivalent, and you had your liability, which are your loans, etc., and the money that you owe of 10 lakhs, then your net worth is nothing but 25 minus 10, which is 15 lakhs. I think it boils down to two simple words: what you own and what you owe. Own is something are your assets, and what you owe are obligations that you need to pay over time. So it's so simple. All it takes is just 10 minutes of your time. So please look into that.
The next question we have: why does net worth matter more than my monthly income?
Viewers, I think that's a very pertinent question. What's the difference between net worth and income? Well, income is something that you earn over time. Net worth is what you keep. It's a subtle difference. So for a person who was earning, let's say, 80,000 per month and eventually was saving 25% of that income and investing that in, let's say, equity assets, his net worth would probably grow to 52 lakhs over time. The same person who was earning 80,000 and spending it all away would have a negative net worth. Statistically, 70% of Indians do not know their net worth or are not bothered about calculating the same. And that precisely makes a lot of difference vis-a-vis the people, the 30% who know the net worth and hence are compounding their wealth creation. So it's very important you understand that, realize your net worth so that you build long-term wealth.
The next question in this session we have: how often should I track my net worth and what should I look for?
Excellent question, viewers. So how often should you be tracking your net worth? Well, my answer is on a monthly basis. We've come across HNI clients, ultra HNI clients, or millionaires, whatever word you may call them. They're tracking that not only on a monthly basis, sometimes even on a fortnightly or a weekly basis. It is a tracking habit which makes the fundamental difference, right? So if your net worth was increasing 1 to 3 lakhs per month, it means that you are a disciplined person. Essentially, if your net worth is growing, let's say 2 to 3 lakhs per month, that compounded over 20 years can create a wealth of 40 to 60 lakhs, and that makes the difference in the long run. So my input is that have the habit of tracking your net worth and build that discipline.
For the last question on today's topic we have: what if my net worth is stagnant or even negative?
I think that's a brilliant question. I think that's a question I come across in my client interactions on a quite a regular basis. So essentially this points out to a problem and you've got to fix it and fix it soon, right? So there could be two parts of the problem. Maybe you're not saving enough, below 10% of your income. So it's important that you increase this to at least 20% of your income so that your savings are higher. Second component is that while your savings and your money is sitting in savings account, you're not investing that money in growth assets, basically equity assets where money can compound over a long term. So if your money is just sitting in savings and giving you around 3.5%, while an average long-term inflation is close to 5.5–6%, essentially it is eroding your purchasing power of the money that you own. So it's very important that you shift adequate money from time to time from a savings account to growth assets so that it grows and beats inflation over time. To sum it up, what have we learned from this session today? I think the first is, what is the concept of net worth. So net worth is nothing but your assets minus liabilities. Secondly, it's very important that you track your net worth on a regular basis, because if you're doing so, you can find the gaps and take corrective action on time. Thirdly, is that the very habit of tracking your net worth, which means that you're doing your investments in growth assets over time. And if you're doing that, then in an emerging market like India, looking at a compounded growth of even 12%, you can build long-term wealth. I hope this session was very useful. Please click on the link to subscribe to this channel and see you next time.